Today, I'm going to give you a little New Year's gift, and that is some more knowledge. And I'm going to tell you about dry brushing. And what is dry brushing? So that is, you know, how juicy your ink gets. Well, we use a brush that's almost completely dry. Do you see that? And then you can almost make out a stain. So I'm going to do another one just to show you how to do it. Do you see how I'm wiping out that brush? Look, it's almost dry. Do you see how the little tint you get? You can put this over another color. So that's dry brushing. So if you get really bright, let's say with a little green, it can get away from you. That's pretty bright. That's a bright green. So that's all right, you know, where you want it bright. But let's say you wanted this area to be a little darker, a little shaded. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I'm going to go into a little of a darker color. Dry my brush off really, really well. And then see how I can go over that area? Now that's still a little juicy, so I'm going to dry my brush off again. There is a curve to this learning technique, but you got to work quick. You see how it dries up. You got to work quick, otherwise you start juicing it up too much. See how much I got on my brush? Not much. But do you see how now that's pushed back because I'm doing the layering technique? And again, wiping out my brush, but there's still a little tint on there. See, right there. That's what I want. I'm making a hole right in here. But slowly and delicately. In other words, I'll do a big painting and I'll see that this area needs to be duller and this is so bright, it's not really doing what I want. And see how I dry that? Look at that. Now, see how I can get in there? And I'm not really, if I keep going, I'm going to make a hole. So you got to keep moving. You can see how much there is on my brush, very little. So anyway, this is a really great technique. I use it all the time because ink does its own thing, and a lot of times it's easier just to apply ink. Do you see how I fluff it around? Fluffing it, softening it. So I just wanted to show you how to do a dry brush technique, and I'll do more. This is just a little New Year's gift, something to get you to start goofing around with for the new year. Isn't that fun? And then you can come back and do your own dealio. You know, make whatever you want. So anyway, that's a dry brush technique. See how wet that is? Too wet. That's not dry brush. It's got to be pretty dry. See that? That's pretty, that's better.
Come learn, create, and share with us. It's a life-changing opportunity. Excite the artist within you in the alcohol ink art community.